Brown versus Board of Education. Before the 1860s, most of the South had only a basic public school system. Civil War Southern states created a dual educational based on race. It was anything but equal. In some states, white schools received 2 to 3 times more money per student than black schools. By the beginning of the 1930s, African American attorneys gained support from black communities across the country and developed strategic plans to use legal systems to challenge official segregation in the United States. This led to many things such as Howard University and the NAACP. These efforts began to underline legal principle of separate but equal. Slavery was never legally established in Kansas, but school segregation was permitted by option of local elementary schools. In August 1950, McKinley Brennan wrote to NAACP seeking help in preparing a lawsuit against the school board. Charles and John Scott, Charles Bledsoe, Robert Carter, Jack Greensburg presented cases to 3 federal judges. The NAACP attorneys argued that separate schools violated the 14th Amendment and harmed black students. December 1952, the U.S. Supreme Court had its biggest cases from Kansas, Delaware, District of Columbia, South Carolina, and Virginia, all of which challenged the constitution of racial segregation in public schools. The 5 cases were named Oliver Brown versus Board of Education. One of the judges felt it was better to have cases from different parts of the country. These cases took years of legal work by the NAACP. None of the cases would have been possible without each individual case. Brown's case was his daughter Lena Brown having to walk him out of school every day when a white elementary school was only 7 blocks away. Oliver Brown tried to enroll her, but the principal refused, so he went to the NAACP. In 1951, the NAACP requested an injunction that would end segregation in public schools. December 9, 1952, they argued in court. December 8, 1953, they re-argued, and May 17, 1954, a decision was made. After the Civil War, millions of enslaved blacks hoped to join a society full of equal citizens. Some Americans welcomed them, others used people's ignorance to spread racial division. By 1900s, new laws and old customs in North and South created segregation societies, condemned Americans of color to second-class citizenship, denied public education resources, and people of color strengthened their own schools and community, fought for resources denied to their children. They believed that a healthy democracy depends in part on a free public education.